Alright, here's a list of all my Xbox games. And some PSP titles. Don't worry about these. Don't even look at these. Don't worry about your husband. I'm your husband. Alright, so let's start at the beginning. Battlefield, you know that. Call of Duty, whatever. Halo, fucking shooters. Mass Effect. Got the trilogy. Deus Ex, we've all played that. Armored Core. This is a good one. You guys probably like that. Dead Space 1 and 2. Silent Hill. I got the HD. Homecoming, and then that's Downpour. Downpour's got some real shitty frame rate issues midway through the game. It's pretty much impossible to play because the frame rates drop down to like 9 or 10. It's fucking horrible. Alan Wake, Condemned. Can't say I'm a fan of this game. Controls really pissed me off, but it does have a good story. Lost Odyssey, Final Fantasy, the real Final Fantasy 12, if you ask me. Lost Odyssey, Oblivion and Skyrim. I just turned the thing around on Skyrim, so it looks like all epic and shit. Fallout, I don't know how Superman got between the Fallouts. Superman's pretty fun. You get all drunk, fucking put on some good music, and just fly around the city. Same thing with Spider-Man. Except for this one. This Spider-Man game isn't really that fun. It's real comic-y, real cool, but it's not that fun. Sonic Generations, best Sonic game to come out since Sonic 3. Let's see, we got the fighting games, Soul Calibur with Vader and Yoda. I got the DLC and shit. Here's Super Street Fighter, Marvel vs. Capcom. There's Ray's Marvel vs. Capcom. Let's see, where were we? Mirror's Edge. This is really good parkour, kind of run, jump, do flips off walls and shit. Well, maybe not flips, but it's like Assassin's Creed, but it's first person view. In my opinion, it's actually a lot better, a lot more fun. Assassin's Creed and Assassin's Creed Revelations. So the first game in the series, and then the second to most recent. This is still the one with the fucking stupid Italian. And Resident Evil 5, great co-op. Kind of hard to read this one. It's Devil May Cry 4 next to Red Dead, and in between Resident Evil 5. Not much to say about it, really. It's a fun game. Red Dead, of course, best Western video game / movie I've ever played. LA Noire, really repetitive, gets kind of boring fast, has a really strong start though, so pretty interesting story. Grand Theft Auto 4, yeah, we all know about that already. Batman, Arkham Asylum and Arkham City, both really fun, both pretty big. City's definitely a lot bigger. Arkham Asylum, I think, has a better story. Saints Row 3, played it for like maybe 2 hours. Didn't really get into it, so I don't know. I guess it's like Grand Theft Auto, but has more innovations. You can run around with a dildo bat, so there's that. Forza Motorsport 4, you know, not really much to say about that. Racing game. Skate 2. Really one of the best skate series I've ever played. Not like Tony Hawk or anything. You got to use the control sticks to the analog sticks to do all your tricks and your flip tricks and your grab tricks and whatnot. Really interesting, really innovative. Just Cause 2, fun game, you know, just run around, fuck around. I didn't really take it too seriously. Red Faction, no boundaries, you can just destroy everything in this game. Pretty sure you all knew that. Borderlands 1, whatever, wasn't too impressed. Just another shooter. I got Tomb Raider here, Tomb Raider Anniversary, and Tomb Raider Underworld. Underworld I did not find to be that entertaining. Anniversary was really good. I like the way they threw back to the PS1, updated the graphics. It was a really fun game. Not a fan of Underworld. Then I got Command & Conquer 3 here. Tiberium Wars or something like that. Yeah, Tiberium Wars. So, Command & Conquer 3, the last two games are Gears of War and Crackdown 2. Gears of War, it's just the first one. I wasn't really a fan. Got kind of bored of it. Got kind of bored of it around the second or third level, but it's just not my thing. Good game, I guess. Just got me bored quickly. And Crackdown 2 is probably one of the most frustrating games I've ever played because I played it on one of the hard difficulties and it fucking just, ugh. It was a tough game. The enemies definitely have an advantage over the player in that one, but it's pretty cool. The multiplayer is definitely fun in Crackdown 2. That's pretty much it for my whole shelf here. I do have a couple of games up here. Let's see. I got, those are movies. Starting here, I got Forza Motorsport 2, Prototype. Very frustrating game, pissed me off a lot. Same problem with Crackdown. It's just the enemies have a much better advantage over you than you do of them, it seems, in Prototype. Dead Island, another game that I didn't like, mainly because the weakest enemies turned out to be the strongest, and all the big enemies, the rams and the brutes or whatever the fuck they were called, they were all just so easy to kill. But yet the infected were the ones that gave you the most problem because they were so fast and for some reason your weapon couldn't hit them. You would even you would do a slash with your sword, your katana, and it would go right through their bodies, but there would be no damage inflicted. So it was a buggy game. I don't know if they fixed it since I played it at launch, but whatever. And last and certainly least is Dragon Ball, the burst limit game, which only has like 12 characters or some shit. 12 characters, and then of those characters, a few of them have transformation. No one goes past Super Saiyan 2, I think, in that game. Or I think you might be able to get Goku to Super Saiyan 3, but in any case, it's not that great. And then, of course, on my hard drive, I actually have 4 or 5 games. I've got a bunch of Sonic games. Sonic 1, Sonic 3, Sonic & Knuckles, Sonic CD. I have Max Payne 1, and I think I have a couple other games on my hard drive for my 360. But anyway, that's the full list. That's everything I got.